I'm Mark Saxton.
And I'm Chris Allison.
And we are at Holbrook Roadrunner Stadium. Friday Night Lights is back, and a very good job, Ms. Verniza, on the national anthem. I'm stoked. I'm ready to go.
I'm excited. I've been waiting for this all summer.
So, after much anticipated wait time, the captains are taking the field for the coin toss. Folks, at the end of the game, we will have a post-game interview with quarterback Darren Justman, lineman Victor Size, and Coach Agermont himself. Please stay tuned after the game for that. We'll send out a couple more reminders before the end of the broadcast. So, Chris, Page Sand Devils, always a tough opponent. Last year, I hear there's some fireworks at the stadium.
Yeah, so last year we had a little skirmish. I believe we were up by 20-something points going into halftime, and came back and got the booties whooped.
Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. Well, chance to redeem themselves here. Holbrook looked nice and pumped up coming into the field. The stadium is filling up nicely. The city of Holbrook always showing out for these Roadrunners. Always good to see. And it looks like the coin toss is finished. And it looks like Page will be kicking off to the Roadrunners. Roadrunners will receive. So, that being said, first offensive drive. Your Coach Agermont, what are you doing?
Well, I think you have to establish the run. We've got some brand new linemen this year, lost some multiple starters on the line, and we need to establish the run to be able to get the defensive line on their heels a little bit, so that they're not just bull rushing Darren and giving them some time to throw.
I like it. I like it. Got to establish dominance. Doing that by way of the run. And as folks still piling in, this is just a good sight to see. I always love it. Always like seeing Holbrook come together. And the Roadrunners taking the field.
So you guys out there, if you don't know, Holbrook Stadium got some new lights and new sound system last year. So we've upgraded to the LED lights. So you need to come out and check out a game and check those out.
Absolutely. These lights can do light shows. They can pair up with the sound system, making them dance. Like it. Looks like back to return. You got William Kynes and Simeon Shaw.
Tell you what, those two returners probably the fastest guys on the team.
Like to see it. Hopefully we're in for a good one here.
Yeah, we need this win. Page is a 3A school, part of the Freedom Division, and we need to get this win to help with some power points for the playoff.
And the kick to land about the 25, picked up by Simeon Shaw, breaks through. He's off the 50, the 45, the 40, 35, 30. He's off to the house, folks. The Roadrunners lighten up the scoreboard on the very first play they see. Gosh, gotta love to see it. And these Roadrunners are pumped. Great blocking assignments. And Simeon Shaw saw the hole and did his thing.
Yeah, he was able to get out to the edge, and he just rode that sideline all the way to the end zone.
Already one tutty on the night. Love to see it. Love to see these Roadrunners coming out, swinging. So let's see here. They're going to try for the field goal. Last year, I got a kick out of it, trying for the field goals. Looks like they're going for two. Roadrunners lining up in the shotgun, single back. Darren drops back with a pass to the outside and just out of reach. Looks like Chance saw me with the intended receiver. And, Darren's pointing to himself. My bad. Hey, it's all good. You still got 6 on the board. Got to get back out there and play some defense.
All right, with 15 seconds off the clock, score is 6-0 Roadrunners.
Making quick work on the first drive. Love to see it. right. And here come the Sand Devils for the return. And it looks like you got Caleb Nix and Renato Littleman in the backfield ready to return. And kicking off is Nehemiah Williams for the Roadrunners. And the Roadrunners getting set. Chris, I think this is exactly what you talked about. It wasn't by the way of the run, but I mean, you got to establish dominance right away, and that's what they did.
Absolutely, absolutely. They showed right there on that last kickoff that they weren't afraid of the contact, that's for sure. Everybody picked up a man.
Love to see it. Great start to start off these Friday Night Lights. The kick looks to be a decent-sized kick. A boot there. Looks to be about the 12. Sand Devils pick it up there. And looks like he's brought down about the 25. And here comes that Roadrunner defense. Now, last year, the Roadrunners were able to penetrate the line, disrupt the quarterback, disrupt the handoff if it was a run. Love to see that again this season. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, so they've got some returning starters on the line. They've got some pretty good linebackers. I'm interested to see what number 66, Victor Size, does. He's been, I think, a 3-year starter on defense.
Awesome to see Mr. Size at the defensive end position, and the big fellas line up. Sand Devils hike the ball, and it deflection. Lo and behold, I think his ears were ringing, just like you brought him up. Good call. A big deflection there. Going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, the Sand Devils were looking for a little screen pass, and Seiss got his hand up, that big old bear paw of his, and knocked the ball down.
Love it, dude. These Roadrunners starting off hot, hot, hot. And it appears taking the snaps tonight is Joseph Benali for the Sand Devils. Joseph lining up in shotgun. The handoff. And, I mean, absolutely stuffed at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 3rd and long. So, you're the Sand Devils. What do? You started off with a pass deflection. The line's having, struggles already. You drop back to the pass, you try and run it.
I think we got 3rd and about 8, so I think they got a pass.
Lining up in the shotgun, and they agree with you. The pass wide open, and it looks like he gets the 1st and then some. All the way to the 50, the 40, and he's brought down. Looks to be maybe at the 39-40, and that is exactly what Page wanted to do. And looks like Caleb Nix on the reception there for a big gain.
Yeah, so the Sand Devils drew up a good play there. They had a little comebacker just right on the other side of the 1st down stick, and guy was wide open.
And it looks like Benali that was his intended receiver the whole way. I don't think his eyes shifted once, and he found him. Once again, lining up in the shotgun, single back. Snap, drops back, and here comes the pressure. Able to get rid of it. And he's swallowed up, it looks like, at the line with the receiver, Shane Begay.
Looks like they may have gained a yard on that play.
All right, Page has the play. Looks like Benali's letting everybody know where to go. No huddle offense here. The snap, he drops back. The pressure again. And there goes Caleb Nix. I don't know if he slid out or if he tripped. But it looks like he got the... No, he's a yard shy of the 1st there, so it'll be 3rd and maybe a foot. So already Benali showing his favorite target. I mean, and why not? It's working right now. All right, again with the no huddle. Let's see if these Roadrunners can penetrate the line again. The snap, a quick pass. A quick pass, looks like they get the 1st down. And it appears Shane Begay. Oh, it's still going. Maybe to the 18.
Yeah, I think the Sand Devils got away with one there. It looks like there may have been a block in the back on that play.
That's what you got to do in these kind of games. You got to take advantage of any kind of mistake. Let's see if the Roadrunners adjust their defense. This is once again Page with the no huddle. Benali with the snap. Drops back. Another bubble screen. And looks like he is almost to the first down with Tyree Stingley on the play there.
It looks like Big A is targeting his senior receivers tonight. And why wouldn't you?
Right. Got some experience out there. Use your experience. Page once again with a no huddle. Let's see how these Roadrunners react to this. Getting pushed back deep into their area. Benali with the snap. Oh, looks like it's a draw with an option. Outside with the run. And, oh, boy, Landon Mansker with the touchdown.
Yeah, he only had to beat one man, and then it was a free ride to the promised land there.
That's it, and it was a great option play. Benali did a really good job reading the play. He was able to get the ball outside, and it is now 6-6. And it looks like they're lining up for the kick here as Cole Tate appearing to take the kick. See how they do this here. The snap a little high, and he's just going to have to lay on it. The Roadrunners swallowed that up. They were able to capitalize on that mistake. All right, 6-6, 8:34 left. I think, yeah, I mean, a kickoff return is great. Maybe, hopefully they can get some good field position and run the ball and start wearing down this Page defense that hasn't seen the field yet.
Yeah, I think Coach Agramont wants to get his offense out there and show the dominance.
Needed to win this game, right?
Yes. Yes, this is definitely one that they want to win. We don't have a very tough division, so our division games are not going to earn us a lot of power points, so we got to take advantage of really these first three games.
Yep, completely agree. Page, Winslow, and then St. John's, all big power points there.
We'll see what happens. We'll see if the defense can make some adjustments. Page is coming out and doing a quick three-step drop, a lot of screens, not allowing the defensive line time to get back there and get to the quarterback.
Which is smart. You know, these Roadrunners are really good at penetrating the line and getting back there. And Tate with the kick, and a nice kick there. And here the Roadrunners go as he tries to break out to the outside and swallowed up. Daniel John on the return there, and it looks like they got back to the 26.
All right.
Here comes your Roadrunners.
Who we got? Darren Justman at quarterback. He's a second-year starter.
He got hurt a little bit last year. It's good to see him back healthy. Good to see him back, ready to rock and roll. And here's Darren lining up in the shotgun, a single back. Let's see what Coach Agramont has up his sleeve tonight. The snap. Darren sees the one-on-one. Oh! And Simeon Shaw with the intended receiver just out of reach, but it looked like Simeon beat his man. Not a bad decision for Darren. I like it. Go deep on the first play of the series here.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Let's get those butterflies out early, and then we can start scoring.
Love it. Second and 10 here with the snap, the handoff up the middle. Oh, it looks like he was swallowed up almost immediately. Maybe got 1.5 yards, maybe 2. And it looks like Manny Rico with the carry there. So 8 minutes left in the first quarter, and the Roadrunners already facing a 3rd and long situation.
Yeah, we'll see what Coach Agramont has dialed up right here.
Motion man. Looks like a jet sweep. Daniel John trying to get to the outside. Ooh, maybe a late hit. Maybe a late hit. No flag. That was a good pop nonetheless. Welcome to Friday Night Lights. And now 4th and about 7. They're calling it.
So what do you do here, Mark? Do you punt?
I test them. Why not test them? Looks like Coach Hagerman agrees with me. I like it. Let's see what happens. Maybe switch it up a little bit. Oh, nope. Backing up to the punt. He changes his mind. Low snap. Darren recovers. Gets the punt off. A decent-sized punt. Let that
Good
roll.
punt.
Let
Good
that
punt.
roll. And it looks like all the way to the 22. So good punt. That's what you needed. Now the defense got to come back on the field. Got to hold tough. So not the offensive start you wanted to see for the Roadrunners. Let's see what Page does. Let's see if they keep the pedal to the metal. I mean, if I was them, I certainly would. You got a team like the Roadrunners. You gotta, if you got a handle on it, you got to keep your hold on them.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to see our defensive backs with a little bit more pressure, a little bit up, a little closer to those receivers to try to get past that first guy to get to that screen.
Got to definitely play some press coverage here to play that screen, but also not bite too hard. Don't want to get beat deep. So it looks like Benally. Is rolling out. Can't find anybody. Throws across the field. Looks like a hold play maybe. And the Roadrunners are finally able to bring him down.
We got a flag on the play. Looks like a holding on Page.
All right, looks like Page will be backed up to about the 5, maybe the 6. So a chance for maybe the defense here to pin them back, maybe get a safety here. I mean, that's what you're after at this point. They can't give up any more yards here and try and end up with some good field position after this drive. Looks like Benally with that option play. Runs to the outside and another broken tackle. And here comes Page to about the 37.
Holbrook's got to start wrapping up. They're just bouncing off these runners right now.
Another big gain. And Page sticking with the no huddle offense. Looks like they got the play. Getting set. Benally with the snap. Looks like a run up the middle, and he's swallowed up. Landon Mansker with the carry on that play.
That was number 66 right there, Victor Precise with the stop. I don't think Page is going to get much up the middle.
The snap. Coming back. Oh, and he drops it. Roadrunner's getting away with one there.
Yeah,
Caleb Nix, the intended receiver.
So they had that screen set up pretty good. They were man on everybody on the outside.
So 3rd and long here, 3rd and 9 to be exact. And Page sets up, sticking with the no huddle offense. Looked like a false start on my, looks like a miscue on the throw there. Shane Begay, the intended receiver, missed the receiver there. It'll be 4th and long, and it appears that Page will punt. So the Roadrunners get another shot at it here. Let's see what they can come up with.
We've got Simeon Shaw back deep to receive the punt. He just returned a kickoff for a touchdown. Maybe he can do it with a punt.
The energy is there. I don't see why not. A snap. Decent sized punt. Simeon able to receive it. Tries to get around that corner and does so, and looks like he's pushed out of bounds about the 46.
So we're starting with some good field position for this offensive series.
All right, another shot at it. Let's see if Holbrook can crack this defensive nut in Page. I've got a feeling Coach Agermont is going to try and be a little bit more aggressive this time around. See what he can come up with. Roadrunners get set. The shotgun. Aaron takes a snap. Fake jet sweep with hand up at the middle. And all the way to first down. Way to fight for that. Manny Rico on the carry. That was a good positive gain. That's what the Roadrunners needed to start out with, moving the chains.
Yeah, Page saw that jet sweep coming, and
they bit hard.
They did. Darren handed it right off to his back, right up the middle.
So the Roadrunners in Sand Devil territory. Here they come, getting set. The snap and the jet sweep this time to the right side. Nice. You know, he got tackled by about 4 Sand Devils there, but he fought for every yard, and it looks like he got about 5 on the play. As long as you're getting positive yardage, this is what you're after. You're wearing that defense down. You got about 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, it looks like
a timeout, maybe some miscommunication there on the play.
Yeah, it's to be expected, first game of the season.
You know, I almost would love to see a shot at the end zone. Get a little aggressive here. See what how the Sand Devils react to a deep pass. Darren kind of showed a display of his arm. Looks like he's feeling strong. I would love to see a deep threat here.
Yeah, so you take a shot right now. You still got 2 downs. You're in Sun Devil territory.
And if you miss here, it's a 3rd and manageable.
Yep.
I mean, you got 3rd and 4, worst case scenario. Let's see what Coach Agermont has planned here. Roadrunners are set. Motion. And looks like they agreed with me. Simeon Shaw back to receive. What a snag. And no one touched him. He's all the way down to what appears to be the 8. What a catch. What a catch, Simeon Shaw. Love to see that. 1st and goal for the Roadrunners, and now they're threatening.
So is that a rule change that you have to be touched this year?
You know, I'm not sure, but they did not call it, so it appears to be so. Nope, they're calling it back right now. Yep.
All right.
So still a first down, still great yardage. I love the aggression. And it looks like they're back to the 13. Oh, now they're moving it again. So maybe the 10.
All right, Roadrunners threatening in the red zone.
Got 4:58 left on the clock. The handoff to Rico up the middle. He finds a hole. He's fighting. looks like he's down to the 6. Positive yardage, love to see it.
Yeah, that was a good cutback by Rico to get a few yards.
And substitution, Simeon Shaw back out there. And the Roadrunners are knocking on the door. Let's see if they can force their way in. Snap, drops back for a pass. Simeon Shaw to the outside, and this time he connects. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Chance Sami. Great pass, great reception. Touchdown Roadrunners. 12-6, 4:06 left in the first quarter. Great accuracy on that pass. He dropped back, saw him, knew the assignment.
Yeah, Justman put it in a spot where only his receiver could catch it. Led him right to the sideline.
And they're going for 2 here. The snap, the handoff up the middle. Forces his way in. 14-6 Roadrunners. I think might have finally found the winning formula.
Yeah, that was a good series. That should give the offense some good information on what plays are working and what plays aren't. Manny Rico's doing a good job running the ball.
He's finding the holes. He's cutting back when he needs to. And, I mean, that's all you can ask him to do right now. You don't need to make big plays. You need to make the right plays, and that's what he's doing.
So I tell you, when we came up to the booth here, and I saw number 33, Matthias Matijo, on the sideline after having a almost 1,300 rushing yard season last year. I wasn't quite sure who Coach Ackerman was going to put in, and Rico's doing a fabulous job.
Love it. And everyone's set. Here comes the kick. And a booming kick. Love to see it. Sand Devils have to back up. And here they come. Up the middle. Broke a tackle. But is finally swallowed up at what appears to be the 34. Looks like it was Shane Begay with the return there. So the Roadrunners are doing good, penetrating the line. Obviously, they're getting beat in the secondary. Let's hope they can finally beat that bubble screen. Lining up 3 on the right side there. See how the Roadrunners adjust. The snap. There's another screen. Looks like Stingley breaking tackles, spinning, hitting the spin button. All the way into Holbrook territory on the 39. And these Sand Devils sticking with the no-huddle offense. Roadrunners got to start picking that screen up. They got to start pressing up on their coverage. Lining up with 3 receivers on the left, a single back, and 1 receiver on the right. Benally ready to take the snap. And the handoff. And a broken tackle. Looks like Landon Mansker for about 5 there.
So it looks like Chance Sami was on the tackle there. So, you know, with all these bubble screens, they might want to think about dropping one of their ends off
Drop
snap
out in coverage.
On that trip side, yeah.
See if they do that. Run up the middle. And Mansker with another carry with a first down.
So Sand Devils opened up a big hole up the middle there, right off of big old number 77 or 70.
The snap, another screen. Let's see if they can get back there. Nope. And he's off to the races, folks. The 10, the 5, and he is in there. Shane Begay with a touchdown. The Roadrunners getting beat on the outside. Let's see how Coach Agarwal and his staff can adjust to that. I mean, they've showed their hand. They're not changing anything they're doing. Bubble screen outside, run up the middle. So the Sand Devils electing to go for 1 here, even though they are down by 2. Cole Tate back to kick it. The snap, the kick, and it is good. So 14, no good. It looked good from up here. Maybe it went wide left there. My apologies. So 14-12 Roadrunners, 2 minutes 30 seconds left in the first. So silver lining for the Roadrunners. They still got the lead. They can chew up some of the clock, maybe run these Sand Devils defense down, grind them down, hold on to the ball a little bit, and maybe control the first half.
Yeah, they should be able to hold on to the ball, at least get through the first quarter here and figure out how they want to address the defensive side of the ball. I'd like to see the offense continue to move.
It looks like Simeon Shaw, William Kynes back to receive the kick.
It's a little funky formation here. Thought maybe they might hear the whistle and just run and kick it, try to get a sneaky onside.
I mean, that's what that could set up for. That's what I was wondering myself. And a kick about midway. Looks like it was picked up by William Kynes. Tries to go to the outside, and with the pitch to the outside.
Oh.
And here come the Roadrunners. Looks like Simeon Shaw. The 30, the 25, the 20. And folks, he's to the house. That's 2 tonight. If you had him on your fantasy team, you're looking pretty good right now.
No, that's something we did not see at all last year. No trick plays on the special teams. Nice little pitch.
And to the house.
But I tell you, as a coach, you have to have a lot of confidence in those two back there to let them do that.
Great chemistry, obviously working great together. William Kynes was able to see the shot was open. Great toss, great play, great blocking. So the Roadrunners looking to go for 2 here.
Oh.
Christian Lerma and Daniel John subbed on. So 20-12, 2 minutes, 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Lining up for 2. Let's see what they do here. The snap, the handoff to Rico up the middle. He was fighting for yards, does not get it, just comes up short, but still up by 8. That is all you could ask for. I mean, great answer back to giving up a touchdown.
Yes. Now, the problem is that our defense hasn't had a very long break. So they've got to start attacking. They've got to start getting to that quarterback sooner. And we've got to be able to fight through those initial blocks on those screens.
They got to be able to penetrate the screen. That seems to be the assignment right now. And it'd be interesting to see how Page switches up if Holbrook can address that.
But, you know, if I'm Page's coaches, I'm continuing with those screens until until Holbrook can beat them.
Make me stop, exactly. Completely agree. Let's see if they agree with us. It looks like a ball switch here. So once again, 2 minutes, 13 seconds left in this first quarter.
So on that last touchdown, as Simeon Shaw was coming off the field, the white hat stopped and talked with him. I'm wondering if he told him no more diving into the end zone.
Calm down, young man kind of talk. So Holbrook kicks it off, and another booming kick all the way down to the 20, rolling to about the 13. And here come the Sand Devils, and with a great cutback, but he is brought down at about the 41.
Brought back down by number 72, Nahema Williams.
Shane Begay on the return there. And the Roadrunner defense back out there.
So, Mark, do you throw something at him defensively? Maybe go three-man front?
Looks like that's what they tried at the end of the last drive. I would stay with the four-man front, draw my defensive ends to go into the coverage on that screen and kind of force them downfield. If we get beat downfield, at least we know that we had the area covered. Let's see what they do here. Motion outside, another screen play. And he is off to the races. Looks like Mansker all the way down to Holbrook's 40.
Looks like number 13 was able to break off of his block. That's Orlon Salas.
So Page continuing to move the chains, obviously showing no signs of stopping with the screen. So let's see how Holbrook reacts. 1:53 left in the first, and they finally penetrate the screen, able to stop them for about a loss of 5. So it'll be about 2nd and 15 here. Finally some positivity from this defense.
Yeah, those outside backs didn't wait for the ball to come to them. They went and attacked that screen as soon as they saw it.
I would almost shoot them from the start. See if you can't either get a swat or a pick 6 on that. I mean, because if you can get hands on that, that's to the house all day. So Benally back for the snap. See what they do here. 2nd and very long. Looked like a false start there. A deep pass, and it looks like an interception.
Did he get it? No, the umpires.
Just came up short, but hey, a deflection works. 3rd and long. Now you're forcing Page to open up the playbook a little bit more. Maybe you can find something you can attack.
This is the play. This is the down right here. The defensive line needs to get a good push and get in that backfield and do some disruption.
Got to hold him here. The snap, going deep. Oh, and he did have his man beat, but could not hang on to the ball. Caleb Nix, the intended receiver, so 4th and long here.
Yeah, he had a step on him, that's for sure.
Our DBs are getting beat. They gotta do some adjustments for sure. 1 minute, 4 seconds left in this first quarter, and nothing shy of action here. 32 points in the first quarter. So it looks like Page lining up to punt. Like Simeon Shaw looking back to return. Let's see if they can have some Holbrook magic on the return. A great snap. Mid-sized punt. And it looks like it'll go out of bounds at about the 22, maybe 23.
All right, so last series, Coach Agremont dialed up a couple runs and a couple deep passes. See what he has going now. I think you kind of do the same thing. You got to get a couple runs in there.
Absolutely. I say crunch the clock, chew on the clock a little while. 56.4 seconds left in the first. Got a whole second quarter ahead of you. Force their defense to make a good play. Darren catching them off sides. Great discipline on the Roadrunner line there. Free yards. Gotta love to see it.
It's always good to get free yards while the clock's still stopped.
So it looks like they're on the 30. The handoff up the middle to Rico, who finds a hole. First down, moving the chains, but a big boy tackle. Matthew Bishop with a big hit on Rico.
So they've got Rico listed as 5'9", 150 pounds. Boy, watching him up here, I think maybe they threw a couple 5-pound weights in the shoe. But he's got some moves. He's doing a great job. He's only a sophomore, so a couple more years of being able to watch him.
It's going to be exciting. Let's see what he can do. So here come Darren and the Roadrunners. The snap, fake handoff, and ooh, penetrated. And Darren took a hit, seems to be okay, but that was a big loss.
And we got a flag.
Maybe an unsportsmanlike personal foul on the defense. I think that might have been an unsportsmanlike. So all for naught. Good for the Roadrunners. And I think it still remains first down.
So I think the defensive player threw Justman down after the whistle was blown. We've got about 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3.
Let's see what Paul Agramont has here for the kids. The jet sweep drops the ball. That's not good. Looks like he's able to recover. Daniel John on the play, but they ran the clock out. Let's regroup, hit back in the second quarter, and we'll be back right after this. And so we are back. A discussion between Coach Agramont and the white hat. Unsure what that was about, but here we go again. Roadrunners facing a 3rd and 9 here. With the snap, looking for his man, goes deep. I'm not sure what he saw there. Thrown into double coverage. I don't know if that was the plan or what he saw there, but Roadrunners facing a 4th and long now. After they started off so hot, fumbles can really, really damage a drive.
Yeah, so I don't think Justman saw the safety drifting over to that side. And we'll see, because Justman's the quarterback, he's also their punter, so we'll see what they decide to go with here.
And it looks like the punt. The snap a little high, he's able to recover, gets it off. Defender's breathing down his neck, and it rolls all the way back to, they're saying that it touched a Holbrook player at the 34.
Yeah, it may have caught the big toe.
So not terrible field position for these Sand Devils. Down by 8, 11 minutes, 47 seconds left in the half. Let's see if the Roadrunner defense can come up with a big stop. And the Sand Devils taking their time. Looks like they're lining up heavy on that right side again. I would be expecting that screen. They haven't even tried to hide it or disguise it.
Yeah, we've got trips to the wide side of the field.
Oh, and size getting in the way of that just enough to disrupt the pass. And it looks like Mansker was the intended receiver.
So Page went with something a little different there. They tried a little screen out to the running back instead of a little bubble screen to one of the receivers.
And it was a quick slant. It was almost like he outran his blockers as well. So I don't know what he would have done if he did catch it.
Yeah, I think number 5, Christian Lerma, was right on him.
There, who's waiting. All right, so lining up with the shotgun. Snap, scanning the field, finds a receiver, just throws a little high, but it looks like he's able to hang on to it at about the 40, maybe we'll call it the 39-yard line. And Daniel John showing some great sportsmanship, picking up his opponent after the tackle. Love to see it. Love to see it. Good job, young man.
Yeah, there's nothing better to see these players being respectful to the other team.
So 3rd and manageable, we'll call it. And the Sun Devils lining up in a tight formation. Let's see what they can do. Benally with the pitch to the outside, almost fumbles the ball. Able to fight for that first down. Mansker has been a menace for the Roadrunners. I mean, again, they can't stop him, it seems like.
No, and we had guys there just over pursued a little bit. But Page opening up their playbook a little bit, coming with an option, which they scored a touchdown on, I believe, in the first quarter.
Yes, they did. So lining back up in their normal formation, here comes the Sand Devils on the 49. The snap, steps up, and Benally did a good job reading the defense. He was able to step up in the pocket. Unfortunately, I think he got some happy feet with an inaccurate throw there. The Roadrunners lucked out on that one.
Yeah, he just underthrew it. He had the man open right at that first down stick, and he just threw it at his feet. Roadrunners with some penetration, though, getting in Begay's face.
So 2nd and long here.
Or Benally's face, I apologize.
And Page sticking strong with the no huddle offense. The snap finds his man. And it looks like Simeon Shaw and a flock of Roadrunners. to finally bring him down. And Stingley on the reception there. Stingley, Mansker, and Shane Begay having decent games offensively for the Sand Devils. Now, the last time they lined up in this formation was an option play up the middle. Let's see how the Roadrunners respond. 3rd and about a foot here. Fake handoff, throwing deep down the middle. Not quite sure what he saw. I saw about 4 blue shirts to 1 white shirt. So 4th and short. I think they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I think you got to. You're down 20-12. You only got maybe a yard.
I mean, they're calling it 2, but I feel like it's a short 2.
Yes, it is a short 2. Yeah, they've only got to get to the 39.
The snap. Benally drops back. Oh, Victor Size almost with the sack. He's able to scramble out, get the first, and able to get to the 34, maybe the 33-yard line. And that is not what you want. You hate to give those yards up defensively. Let's see if the boys can bounce back and respond.
Yeah, but Nolly saw a whole bunch of green and took off.
Saw the hole and was not afraid to run through it. So, Sand Devils catching the Roadrunners. Offside, getting free yards. We just talked about that. Free yards can really hurt you.
Yeah, that's not going to make Coach Moore very happy. He's the defensive coordinator. I know for a fact that he preaches to watch the ball.
So 1st and short now. And let's see what they come up with here. Looks like the Roadrunners dropping to a 5-2 there. Run up the middle. Mansker hanging on to the ball, going all the way to the 20, deep in red Roadrunner territory. And the Roadrunners still haven't found an answer for Mansker.
Tackled by number 1, Darren Justman. The Page offensive line is doing a good job of making some holes for the running backs. Roadrunner linebackers need to step up and fill those holes.
The snap, another handoff to Mansker, able to shake one off, and it looks like big Victor Size with the stop there, but they were able to get what appears to be 5 yards on the play.
Well, Augie Sice was able to get back there. He just couldn't hold on.
And let's hope these missed tackles don't come back to haunt our Roadrunners. So Benally in the shotgun, almost catching the Roadrunners again. Benally taking his time. Looks like they're calling an audible at the line there. Snap. Looks like another option play. Look, it's like a fumble. Get to it, Roadrunners.
Oh.
And it looks like the Roadrunners recover. Christian Lerma, welcome to the ball game, young man, with the recovery. And the Roadrunners able to fend off the Sand Devils.
That's what they needed. Sand Devils were marching down the field. Roadrunners able to cause a turnover and get the ball. Got 8 minutes and 53 seconds left. Let's see them march down the field and get a touchdown.
Well, they capitalized on a mistake there. They were on their heels. They were able to fight back, capitalize on a mistake. Now they got the ball deep in their own territory. I say you run the ball, crunch the clock, and control this first half.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 30 has been doing a great job running the ball. I say give it to him.
See what they do here with the handoff to Rico up the middle, which what appears to be 3 yards, maybe 2. Christian Lerma subbing on with a huge pickup there, getting these Roadrunners the ball back. So clock continues to turn, 2nd and long. Let's see how the Sand Devils react. Low snap, he's able to recover. Defender's in his face. I do not know what he saw there. He almost got picked off and gave the ball right back. Roadrunners catching a break there. They cannot get sloppy on their blocking assignments now. 3rd and long here.
The way the blocking was, it almost looked like they were trying to set up a middle screen.
Yeah, there was a lot of left assignments, and it fell apart quick. So Roadrunners facing a 3rd and long, 8 minutes, 7 seconds left. And looking for an open receiver. Finally gets rid of it, and it looks like Daniel John on the reception. And he appears to be about a foot short. I don't know if they're gonna call that a 1st down or not. Yes, they are. 1st down, Roadrunners, just what the doctor ordered there.
All right, Justman thought about running, and he saw Daniel John open and able to get him the ball.
Yep. Worked out.
Roadrunners with a new set of downs.
Fresh start, new life. Let's see what they do here. 7 minutes, 37 seconds and counting.
I think you got to give it back to number 30, Rico.
I agree. Establish the run game. And Darren holds on to it. Defender's in his face. He's able to shake one, spin out of the other. Unfortunately, lost his footing. Appears to have gained maybe 6 there. So the clock continues to turn. And the Roadrunners should not be in any particular hurry.
No, let's run out the clock here. Justin's just not getting a lot of time to set up a throw right now.
Agreed. That line needs to step up here. It's time to get big. Play even bigger. Snap. The handoff to Rico, who's swallowed up immediately. That defensive end is finding himself back there almost every play this series. And that was Matthew Bishop with the tackle there.
Yeah, that may have been a missed assignment. It looked like the tackle was blocking down, and either they didn't think he was quick enough to get there, or somebody missed a block.
So 3rd and manageable here, 3rd and 4. And it looks like they catch him off sides and getting some, wait a minute, wait a second. It might be, I saw a couple Holbrook players jump, but they're calling it on the defense. That should be a 1st down for your Holbrook Roadrunners.
All right, looks like the referees are saying that the defense crossed the line before our outside receiver moved, so.
And yes, the chains will move. So 1st down, Holbrook. They're able to hang on to the ball here. 6 minutes, 1 second left in the half. And this is the direction you want to be going, right? Hanging on to the ball, moving the chains, running out the clock. Darren taking the snap, looking around, and quickly the defense is back there. He's able to dump it off to Rico. Rico able to get the first, it appears. Let's see where the ref spots him.
Looks like he went out of bounds at the 49.
And they will give him the first. So 5 minutes, 45 seconds. Darren with the smart play. Defenders all around him. He's able to dump it off to his running back because that's what he's there for, right?
Absolutely, and he didn't have a guy within 10 yards of him.
He was able to prove that getting this 1st down. So William Kynes, Simeon Shaw at the top there. See if they find the ball. Nope. Going right to Sami, who's still fighting, and it looks like a face mask.
Yeah, we've got a flag on the play.
Sami taking a pretty decent sized hit there. Let's see what the ref calls here. And it appears Kellen Cummings on the Sand Devils is beside himself. So a meeting here. It appeared to be a face mask on defense.
Yeah, fans were pretty riled up.
Let's see what they come up with here. White hat coach Agramont having a discussion. Discussing the flag that's laying on the 50-yard line right now. I think they're talking about either accepting or declining the penalty. Here comes the call. Unsure what happened there. They're calling it second down. Inadvertent whistle is what I'm being told up here in the booth. But it appears to be second and about 1.
Yeah, I don't know how a flag turned into an inadvertent whistle.
A lot of confusion on the field. Nonetheless, we continue. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock, and it is running. Roadrunner set up. The snap. Darren, with a defensive end in his face, just heaves it up. And he's lucky he didn't get picked off there. You cannot chuck and pray. Bad things will happen. But he lucked out. 3rd and short.
All right, I think you got to go with either a handoff to Rico or a jet sweep here.
I say stick with what works. Give it to Rico. Get me another first down and continue to control the rest of this half. The snap, the handoff to Rico. Brought down, and he is very close to a first down. We'll see what happens on the spot.
We've got a Roadrunner down. Oh, he's getting up now.
Looked to be in some pain. He's able to hobble back to the huddle. They're calling it 4th and short here. I say go for it. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left on the clock. Why not?
Absolutely. You're already in Sand Devil territory. About maybe a half a yard to go.
Late substitution. Christian Lerma on the field. Standing next to Daniel John. Simeon Shaw at the top of your screen there. The snap, and looks like they ran it up the middle. Somebody took a big hit, and it appears they get the first down.
Yeah, it appears like Justman was able to get just enough before his forward progress was stopped.
Couple hobbling Roadrunners, but they appear to be okay. Augie Size at the bottom of the pile. He appears to be all right, but first down Roadrunners, and that's exactly what you needed there. So 3 minutes, 39 seconds left on the clock, and I believe once they get the chain set, they'll continue to roll. Chance Sami lining up wide with Daniel John at the top of your screen, William Kynes and Simeon Shaw. Snap, see what Darren does. He's going deep. He's going real deep in the reception. What a catch. Chance Sami, come up big. Have yourself a night, kid. All the way down to the 4. 1st and goal Roadrunners.
Yeah, Sami got a step on his man, and Darren just dropped that ball right into his pocket.
Got a step and never looked back.
All right, Roadrunners knocking on the door again.
So 3 minutes, 16 seconds in running. Got to get the ball marker down. They do, so the clock continues to run. And the Roadrunners need to take their time here, really think this one through, and punch the ball into the end zone. They get set. The snap. Quick dump off to Daniel John, and he's stuffed.
Yeah, he may have gotten a yard on that.
And it looks like Cash Lester with the tackle on the play. So a no gain.
Coach Agermont trying with a quick screen to catch the defense on their heels.
2nd and goal. Motion, maybe another sweep. Fake sweep. Darren hangs on up the middle. And he is brought down by Caleb Nix and company there. He appeared to get a couple of yards there. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left in the half. And bringing it down to the 2-minute warning. Remember, folks, at the end of the game, we're going to have a post-game interview with Victor Size, Darren Justman, and Coach Agermont. Be sure to stick around for that. And be sure to tune in during halftime. Watch the Spirit Line and the cheer staff do their thing. Should be a good time.
So we've got, coming back from the 2-minute warning, we've got 3 yards to go and 2 downs to do it.
Sand Devils coming back onto the field. Roadrunners still talking it out, getting some water. And here they come. So 3rd and goal, what do you think Coach Agermont has planned?
I think that he is going to go with a inside handoff to Rico here. It's obviously 4-down territory.
Goes with the jet sweep, and he fights his way in. Simeon Shaw with his 3rd touchdown tonight. Have yourself a night.
Oh, no, they're saying he's down at the 1-inch yard line.
Oh, but the pylon doesn't lie. I don't know.
Yeah, he crossed that pylon without, unless he stepped out of bounds, but I didn't see him step out of bounds.
Coach Agermont having to calm the crowd down there. And so it'll be 4th and inches. And here's where you're just going to get your big boys up front and try and get some leverage behind you and punch that thing in.
So if you don't get that, if you don't get the touchdown,
it's not the worst thing in the world, right?
No, you're on defense, right? Do you send the house?
Jailhouse blitz all day long. And if I get burnt, I'm willing to accept that. 20-12, 1 minute, 49 seconds left in the half. Let's see what the Roadrunners elect to do here. It looks like timeout Roadrunners. And they're going to talk about it. And we'll be back after this. here we are, back on the field, ready to rock and roll. Darren scanning the field. Here comes the whistle. Let's see what they do. Motion, he drops back for pass, decides to hang on.
Oh,
I think he got it, and I see a signal at the far side of the field that it's a touchdown. The white hat agrees. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Hard-fought touchdown. Good job, Darren. Way to fight for those couple of inches who ended up getting you 6 points. So 26-12. Uh-oh, got a Roadrunner down here, and it looks like Augie Size who's favoring that leg. Let's hope he's okay. Looks like that right leg is really getting at him.
Actually looks like number 72, who is
Nehemiah Williams.
Nehemiah Williams, and I believe he is their center as well.
That's huge. Let's hope he's all right. Let's hope it's just a stinger and we can get him back out there. So up by 14, Roadrunners going for 2. Snap, Darren hangs on with the option to Rico, who cannot punch it in. Not a bad attempt there. You're still feeling them out in this part of the field. Don't hate that call.
No, spread the defense out. Would have liked to see Justman hang on to that ball a little bit longer. I think Rico had 3 guys.
Yeah. Agreed, it would have opened it up.
All right, minute 43 left. Page is going to get the ball back.
So, I mean, if you're Page, right, you gotta get this ball in the end zone. You gotta come back at half, and you have the opportunity to tie it. So this is a big drive. Right. Down 14, this is a big, huge drive for them. They could still keep this game at bay.
Right, yeah, they have the opportunity to do a 2-touchdown swing here right at the half.
So it looks like Nehemiah getting some attention on the sideline. The Roadrunners lining up to kick. The kick, a squib kick, if you will. And here come the Sand Devils, trying to get to the outside. And looks like he's brought down by Christian Lerma. Hey, a tackle, a fumble recovery. You have yourself a night, kid.
That's right. Not just a tackle, an open field tackle. He was able to wrap up and hang on.
And it looked like it was Caleb Nix for the Sand Devils, bringing that back to what appears to be the 41-yard line. So, once again, huge drive for Page. Huge drive for the Roadrunner defense. They got to stop them here. They got to hang on.
Yeah, if I'm the defense, I think I'm looking for that bubble screen first. I think Page is going to go back to what was working, and we need to jump on that. You know, we're in a good position where if we can jump on one of those screens, it's a pick 6 for sure.
Agreed. Let's see what they do here. Benally with the snap, drops back, and just misses the pass. I think it still should have been caught, but it was a little low. So incomplete pass. Looks like Talon Herder, the intended receiver. 2nd and long. 1 minute, 33 seconds left on the clock, and I believe Page has all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
So a little adjustment on the ball spot was made, and everybody's getting set. And it looks like Holbrook ready for that screen. Ooh. Almost getting there. It's that Simeon Shaw who was reading that. And I think the Roadrunner defense finally adjusted to it, and they're playing that press coverage we were talking about. I mean, it worked those 2 plays.
Yeah, Shaw recognized that really quick and beat his block and was able to make sure that nothing happened on that play.
So 3rd and long here, minute 27 seconds left in the half, and it looks like Page taking a timeout. So they got 2 more left. sitting on their own 41. Or sorry, what's that? 36.
36.
I apologize. Sitting on their own 36. This is a huge play right here. They gotta. I mean, if nothing else, you gotta get close to the sticks, make it a 4th and manageable, and I say you go for it. You're down 2 scores. You got to make something happen.
Yeah, Page is going to be looking for somewhere between a 7 and 12-yard pass, I think.
I mean, and hey, Mansker, who's been a menace. I mean, why not hand him the ball? It's been working.
Yes. Yeah, it has. He's been finding those holes. So Roadrunners are really going to have to look for anything right here, because I think Page, if they can get at least 5 yards, they're going to go for it.
They got to hunker down, and they got to play some big boy defense here. So here come the Sand Devils. Roadrunners getting back set. Looks like Mansker's in the backfield with Benally. Snap, a little high, going deep. And I don't know what happened. I think Simeon Shaw lost his footing over there. Talon Herder with being the intended receiver. Flag on the play. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, and this is going to make the defensive coordinator cringe.
Yeah, not only
automatic first down, I believe.
Yeah, number 2, Daniel John, came off a blitz, and I don't know if he saw the ball get released.
That is not what you wanted. You had them 4th and long in their own territory. Now the clock stopped, and you give them a free first down. 1 minute, 21 seconds left in the half on the 49. And now Page can open up the playbook wide open. Let's see what they come up with here. The snap, handoff to Mansker, able to shake one. Oh, he's dragging one of the Roadrunners. Christian Lerma, Daniel John with a combined tackle there. Christian Lerma is not afraid to get in there.
No, he's not. After that tackle, I think Christian Lerma maybe needs to go do some rodeo.
He's hanging on for dear life, and he did not quit. I love to see that kind of a fight. The snap, another screen. And it looks like Stingley running down that sideline, getting rocked
good
down.
Tackle.
Big boy tackle for is that Daniel John or is that Simeon?
That's Simeon Shaw.
Big tackle. But Page moves the chains. It is first down, 46.8 seconds left in the half. And the clock does stop because he got out of bounds. Roadrunner's going to have to come up with something. Page knocking on the door in Roadrunner territory on the 32. The snap. He drops back. Another short pass. Stingley cutting back in the middle. I don't know why he'd do that. He's got to get out of bounds. First down. And looks like they're stopping the clock for the chains. And I don't know if Page elected to take their timeout. Nope, here comes. So 35 seconds and counting.
Page is having a hard time getting the play in.
They're not hurrying up. 30, 29, 28, 27. Tick, 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 tick. Here they go. Finally, handing off to Mansker, who finds an outside hole, cuts up the middle, all the way down to what appears to be the 5, 16, 15, and timeout. Timeout, Page. 16 seconds flat left in the half. And this is the position they want to be in. They are deep in Roadrunner territory.
Yeah, it looks like the ball's on the 7, maybe. Ball on the 8.
And Roadrunner's got to come up big defensively here. I mean, it's huge. It's a huge drive. They gotta figure out how to keep him out.
Yeah, Page is stretching the field with those 4 receiver sets, not leaving a lot of guys in the middle, and they're taking advantage of those off-tackle runs.
Absolutely. And I don't know if the secondary is dropping back into a zone, if they're getting beat, but Page is capitalizing on those 5 to 7 yard passes on top of breaking tackles in the backfield for when they hand the ball off.
Yeah, last year Holbrook played a lot of zone. They liked a lot of cover two, and they will. I'm assuming they'll probably continue with that. But right now we've only got 1, 2, 3. We've got 5 guys in the box.
So let's see what they do here. Denali drops back, throws it in the middle, almost picked off by Lerma. Lerma having a game defensively. Big swat, big pause on that. 11.9 seconds left, and that's exactly what you want. I mean, you would have loved the pick, but I love that he was there and did his job.
Yeah. So Page still has 1 timeout left.
Mansker in the backfield. Denali drops back. Throws it to a wide open receiver and touchdown Page. And that is not what you wanted for the Roadrunners. And it appears it was Cash Lester with the reception.
That was a good drawn up play.
He got to his spot. So it looks like they'll be opting to kick here. And Cole Tate back to kick.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that call. You get a 2-point conversion. It puts you only down by 6 going into the half.
Bad snap. Didn't get it off. The defense was able to swallow it up. So 26-18. Down by 8.
Yeah, that was scary. The holder dropped the ball right as the kicker was going to kick, and he stopped his kick. He could have very well ended up with a broken leg right there.
Yeah, I'm glad everybody turned out okay.
All right, so we've got 1 touchdown, 2 kickoff returns already this game for touchdowns. So
I say they squib kick it. That's exactly what I'd be telling my kicker. Do not let them run it back.
Yep.
4.9 seconds is plenty of time to take off. And as we're approaching halftime, folks, once again, we will be having a post-game interview. Victor Sides, Darren Justman, and Coach Agramont. So keep that in mind. Should be exciting stuff. Hopefully we have some good news to talk about at the end of all this. All right, and Page lines it up. Let's see how they decide to kick this ball. Like I said, I'd squib kick it, make them run out the clock. And it looks like they agreed with me there. And it looks like Simeon Shaw able to pick it up, and he's able to shake one. Unfortunately swallowed up with no time left. So it is halftime. Roadrunners up by 8. That is always good news. Folks, hang around and watch the band, the cheer, and the spirit line halftime show.
applause for the Holbrook Marching Band. Next up, the Holbrook Spirit Line.
You've been doing a good job, Penny.
Way to go, Spirit Line. Let's give them another round of applause.
She said you have to take me to Lambo someday. No, it's not
And we're back for the second half, start of the third quarter. And if you're just barely tuning in, Roadrunners up 26-18, and Page having a massive drive, half-ending drive, scoring a touchdown to bring this within one score. It's exactly what the doctor ordered for them. So let's see how Holbrook responds. They got to come up big defensively. They got to find an answer. Benali's throwing good back there. Manskir's running all over. Stingley's coming up with big plays. Page not afraid to take the chances.
No, they're not, and they've got had the halftime to adjust their plays.
And here comes the kick, going all the way to about the 25, and stopped at about the 36, 37 area.
That was number 21, Carlos Higgins, making the hit.
And Renato Littleman on the return for Page.
All right, so both teams have had time to make some adjustments. Page started out probably the first quarter and a half pretty much only throwing bubble screens. Then they started running the ball pretty effectively. If you're Page, do you come back out and start with those bubble screens?
I say make you stop me. Why not?
Yep.
It's proven that it's worked. If it's one of those things, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I want the Roadrunners to prove to me that they can stop me. So the snap, handoff to Mansker. He bounces to the outside. Looks like a face mask there. Got a couple-yard gain, which on the grand scheme of things, that was probably a positive for the Roadrunners, stopping him that short.
Yeah.
Most of his gains, or most of his carries have been for big gains.
Yeah, 71, Augie Seiss was able to get a hand on him and slow him down just enough for the rest of the team to come help out. And
the Seiss brothers on each end, I mean, they're doing great all first half of penetrating and getting back there. They just need to finish it and come up with a big tackle. With another pass, slipping out of the middle, Simeon Shaw almost with the interception, and that's the dangerous thing, right? That's why they always teach you, if you're going to put your hands up there as a receiver, you better catch it. If not, you better knock it down, and that's the reason why.
Yeah, that ball came out with a little juice on it. I don't think the receiver was quite ready for that.
I don't think Simeon was either. So 3rd and about 8, and Page sticking with the no-huddle offense. And Holbrook showing blitz. Christian Lerma coming up on the play, able to come up with a big boy hit with Darren Justman backing him up on the tackle. And defensively, Christian Lerma is just everywhere.
Yeah, he came all the way from that middle linebacker position all the way across the field to make that tackle.
He saw it and he attacked it. I mean, yeah, they moved the chains. It's first down, but you know, if you got your linebacker reading that. And it looks like a Roadrunner taking a knee right now. Looks like he's not feeling that last play. Chance Sami taking a knee there.
Yeah, I think he tried to come out on the last play, but they weren't able to get the clock stopped to get him out.
Let's hope he's all right. We didn't get any updates on Nehemiah either, but it appears...
Oh, he's got his helmet on, standing on the sideline.
And he's not limping.
Yeah, he's bouncing around there.
So it's good. I mean, he's definitely testing it out.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Looks like he's got his ankle taped up, and hopefully he'll be able to get back out there.
Looks like Damian Olson coming on as Sami is limp. He's helped off the field, and he's really favoring that left leg. Home crowd showing him some love here, naturally so.
Defense has got to get up on the ball.
Hopefully he's all right down there. Yeah, defense I think got caught up getting the water and watching their teammate, but nonetheless, here they come. Page, first down in Roadrunner territory. Benali gets the snap. He's scanning the field, steps up in the pocket, gets rid of it, and almost caught for a first down. The Roadrunners they're getting back there. They're just not making that play in the backfield.
Yeah, Benali's doing a really good job of stepping up in the pocket to avoid that pressure. The Roadrunners just need to keep coming at him.
Agreed.
We're going 2nd and long now.
And here comes Mansker with the carry, trying to get out of there, and he does so, making something out of nothing with a 4-yard carry, we'll call it. So 3rd and medium here.
Christian Lorma came up limping a little bit. Hope he's all right. He looks like he went in on a blitz and almost was able to make that tackle in the backfield.
Once again, the everywhere man. The snap. Benali scanning the field. Looks like he's going to hang on to it. Does dump it off. One man. And Stingley able to hang on. And yes, they're calling it a catch deep in Roadrunner territory. What a snag. What a snag.
That is not what you wanted to see on this first drive. Holbrook's now got to step up, and so last quarter they were in this territory and they were able to force a fumble and get the ball back.
We'll see how the defense responds to giving up some big yards deep in their own territory. The snap, handoff, fake handoff. Oh, and I think he heard footsteps. That bounced right off the shoulder pads there for an incomplete pass. Was unable to see the number, but it looked like Green, the intended receiver. Here comes the snap. And a wide open receiver.
Yeah, Holbrook.
That's Shane Begay. It is now 26-24.
So Holbrook had quite a few guys around there. Somebody missed their assignment.
Unfortunately, unable to make a play there, so they need this 2-point conversion to tie it up. 9 minutes, 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Throw right in the middle.
Oh.
He was unable to hang on, so the Roadrunners hang on to the lead by 2. Definitely not the defensive start you wanted for the Roadrunners.
Yeah, Daniel John came up with a good stick, was able to knock the ball loose. All right, Roadrunner is going to get the ball back here. Had a slow start on offense. Special teams have really been working good. Two kickoffs returned for a touchdown already this game. Got William Kynes and Simeon Shaw back to return the ball.
And what appears to be a winning formula back there. Looks like a short kick and almost a muffed kick return there. Roadrunner's able to fall on it.
That was number 42, who's not on our roster.
Not on our roster sheet. So number 42, glad you fell on it. So let's see what the Roadrunners have planned for this offensive drive. They definitely need to put some points on the board. They got to answer back.
Yeah, they've had some success with the run. They've had a couple good deep balls thrown by quarterback Darren Justman.
The snap. Darren looking to his right, throwing deep into double coverage. That's not looking good. And thankfully, William Kynes able to break up what could have been an interception that could have been detrimental, but heads-up play for William Kynes.
Yeah, Justman had number 2, Daniel John, wide open out in the flat here and opted to go for the deep ball. Holbrook with second down and 10.
Yeah, unsure about that decision. But they luck out. Second and long, handoff to Rico up the middle.
Ooh, that looks like a face mask to me. No flag on the play, though.
And looks like a gain of about 3. So 3rd and 8, facing a 3rd and long. Definitely not where they wanted to be. Let's see what they come up with. They've got to test this Page defense. They got to put them on their heels.
Yeah, they need a first down here.
Looks like a jet sweep to Simeon Shaw, who tries to get outside, and a big stop.
Ooh.
And that was a big hit. Big hit.
And we got a player down. Roadrunner looks like a cramp.
Unable to see who it is at this point. So when we get back, it looks like it's going to be 4th and short.
I believe that's one of the Size brothers. I just can't figure out which one.
Maybe the little brother, maybe Augie, it looks like. Looks like he's in some decent pain. Didn't get to see what happened there.
Yeah, so Holbrook's faced with a 4th and about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. You really need to get a touchdown right, or not a touchdown, a first down right here to knock some wind out of the sails of the Page Sand Devils.
Completely agree. I say go for it. Hopefully Augie's all right. He definitely looks to be in some pain down there. And we'll take a short break. Hopefully young Size is all right. We'll keep you updated. So young, Augie Size, help to the sidelines. He is standing on his own 2 feet. That is a good sign. Roadrunners appear to be going for it. 4th and short. Darren scanning the field. And looks like they just got him off sides. Great discipline. Andy Hawker on Page's side, jumping the line.
Yeah,
Roadrunners with a free first down, and that's what you want after something like that.
absolutely. Yeah, he came out of the linebacker position, was trying to time the snap, and the Roadrunners were able to catch him.
Sometimes you got to live and die with the blitz. So, new set of downs for your Holbrook Roadrunners here. And I say get aggressive on this first play. Why not? 8 minutes, 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Snap, handoff to Rico. Rico goes outside, tries to bounce outside, shakes one, shakes two. No, doesn't shake the second one. It gets brought down for maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, brought down by Stingley. He's having a good game
Yeah,
today.
Stingley's all over the place. So, Roadrunners trying out the run game. Not a terrible attempt there. Would like to see more yards, pick up a few more blocks. So 2nd and long, and 3 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen there. The snap, another handoff to Rico, goes up the middle, fighting for some yards. Good smash mouth football right there. Gets about another 4 more, so it'll be 3rd and about 3. 3rd and 4 area.
Yeah, it's a good run by Rico. And it looks like we got an official's timeout.
Another Roadrunner making his way to the sideline. This looks like Calvin Hosky favoring that right hand.
Yeah, it looks like he may just have a little bit of blood.
And Augie Size seems to be walking on his own, seems to be doing better now. He's stretching that right leg out. I wonder if you're right, or maybe it was a cramp. But nonetheless, he's moving around. Darren rolls out, throws to John, who gets caught behind the line of scrimmage.
That's Kellen Cummings on the tackle there. Good open field tackle.
So 4th and about 5. Not what you wanted there.
Yeah, so 4th and 5. Sand Devils, their first possession of the second half, was able to march down the field and score a touchdown. See what Coach Agremont decides. You punt them and try to pin it deep, or do you go for it?
I say go for it. I mean, nope, looks like they're going to elect to punt. I would have liked to test their defense in this kind of a situation. Weird snap. Darren able to recover a punt. Rolling all the way to the 9.5, we'll call it. So the Sand Devils will set up shop deep into their own territory, and you need a defensive victory right here, right now.
Yeah, Holbrook's got to get a stop. They've definitely got to keep an eye on number 7, Stingley. He had that deep catch the last possession.
And he's getting open in the dirty areas, and that's what wins ball games.
Right now, Holbrook's got some backups in. Looks like number
Nehemiah Williams coming back, and he looks like he's feeling better. So Holbrook coming out in a 4-man front. The snap, a quick pass. Oh, if Rico would have been able to be 2 steps ahead, he might have picked that.
Yeah, Rico had a beat on that ball. Page coming out in a twin set. Haven't seen that too much this game.
Interesting choice there, being pinned back in in their own area, almost on their goal line.
All right.
The snap, and here comes Victor Size, is held off. The pass was completed, and Stingley for 8, maybe 9 yards. And it looks like he got a stinger there.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah, it was a hard hit there.
That was a good open field tackle. I believe that was by Rico. If he would have missed, Stingley would have had at least another 7 yards.
Right. Let's hope Stingley's okay. He's been a huge part of this game. But that hit did look pretty hard from up here. He's still on the ground. Let's hope it's a stinger and nothing more, and that young man is able to get back into this game.
Yeah, it's far side of the field. It's hard to see what's going on. Sand Devils will have a second and about 1 when we resume play. Looks like they're working on Stingley's leg there.
Wonder if he got a Charlie horse.
Very well could be. Helmet to the leg.
It's starting to cool down, which doesn't help.
The number 7 Stingley still on the ground. If you're just joining us, stay tuned after the game for a post-game interview with quarterback Darren Justman, multi-year starter Victor Sice, and head coach Paul Agramont. All right, Stingley's up. He's walking off the field under his own 2 legs, which is a good sign.
Hopefully that's just a sign of, like we said, just a stinger, and he's able to bounce back. Once again, been a huge part of this game, especially the deep threat and the first down threat, right?
Absolutely. Holbrook's looking at a third and 1.
Third and a foot, we'll call it. The snap, the handoff to Mansker, who's just had a game. He's able to shake 2, almost a third one. First down all the way to the 30-yard line. And that's how you want to be moving the ball if you're a Page Sand Devil right now.
Yeah, Christian Lerma had him in his sights. He's been so good all game. Just couldn't hang on that time.
And you could see the look on his face. He feels the same. He's not happy with that outcome. Keep your head up, young man. You're doing just fine. Can't win them all. Baylor Reedhead substituting for Christian Lerma at linebacker. Let's see what he could bring into the game. Quick turn, quick throw over the head of Shane Begay, the intended receiver. And Benali's just got to set his feet on those ones. He's got to remember he's still got a little bit of time. And Looks like Darren Justman limping off, favoring that right ankle. I don't know if it's a cramp on the right calf. And gentlemen, we got to be drinking some water. We got to stay hydrated.
Yeah, I think these players forget we're still in the hot part of the year.
Yeah. So hopefully he can get back out there. Here's the snap. Benali looking for a receiver. He gets rid of it, and Shane Begay, again the intended receiver, unable to hang on.
Well, Victor Size had Benali in his sights, just wasn't able to corral him.
And for once, the Holbrook Roadrunners are able to cover the outside receiver so that Benali wasn't able to just dump it and go like they've been doing all night. So that was a good little adjustment there. And it looks like Christian Lerma back out on the field with Damian Olson next to him. Here's the snap. Benali scanning the field. Victor Size looking to get in there. Christian Lerma almost with a sack.
Interception!
Simeon Shaw with the pick, and that is just what the doctor ordered. Simeon, 3 tutties and a pick. Let's go.
Simeon read that perfect, stepped right in front of the throw. That's what Holbrook needed.
Finally, a defensive victory that you've been chasing all night. You end up with it. You're still up by 2. 26-24, 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And looks like Devin Ambrose limping off the field. So Roadrunners get to set up shop in Sand Devil territory, which what appears to be the 40, or I mean the 35?
Yeah, I'd say that's 35. The good news is I'm scanning the sidelines. It looks like Augie Size is back in.
Here's the snap. Tried to find Rico, who's immediately hit, but he hung on to the ball. Way to hang on to the ball in a tight situation. Tackle for a loss of yards there, and that was Tristan Begay on the tackle.
Good play call. Rico only had to make one man miss, and he was off.
Looks like William Kynes going off for a spell there, and Chance Sami back in. So you got Simeon Shaw at the top of your screen, folks, and it looks like you got Chance Sami, Christian Lerma, and Daniel John at the bottom of your screen with Rico in the backfield. And a little confusion, and they're calling false start on Augie.
Yeah.
Not what you want there. So now we went from second and long to second and even longer.
Yeah, it looks like Holbrook's got about 19 yards to get a first down.
So a little bit to go. A little bit to go there.
So that's the problem. You get into the late part of these games, you get a cramp or a minor injury. Your head may not quite be in where it needs to be.
So coming out in the same setup, here's the snap. Darren rolling out to his right, looking for receiver. Throws into double coverage. He's once again lucky he's not picked off there. Chance Sami, the intended receiver. And Darren's got to be careful when he makes those kind of throws. I mean, it's okay to thread the needle, but those are the throws you got to make, or you can get burnt. We just got the ball back. We don't want to lose it. Sometimes you got to eat those.
Yeah, eat them or run them. That was Caleb Nix, number 15, with the pass break up there.
Caleb Nix has been all around the field defensively tonight as well. We've said his name a few different times tonight. So there's a snap. Darren looking for receiver. Tries Simeon Shaw. Gives up the body, lays out for the snag. Unfortunately comes up short. Simeon Shaw, love the effort. Love the energy.
Yeah, came up just a little short, diving, laying out for that. Leaves Holbrook with a long 4th down. You got to expect they're going to punt here and try to pin Page back deep again.
Yeah, if you younger kids are watching that at home, you make sure to take your notes. Give up the body for the play. Love to see it. So it looks like they're just going straight into the punt formation this time around. Maybe not. Christian Lerma is on. Simeon Shaw is off. And looks like a flag on the play.
Looks like it may be a delay of game. A little confusion out there. I was trying to count. It looked like maybe we might have been 1 or 2 players short.
Yeah, I'm only counting 10 on the field right now.
Looks like they're. You change that to a timeout?
I don't know if it was. It looks like they're not going to call illegal formation or an extra man on. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and give Holbrook a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Agremont was arguing that he got that timeout in just right before. But we're getting into the 4th quarter. Here we got 3 minutes and 31 seconds to play in the 3rd. First game of the season. You know, these players probably are a little tired right now.
Right.
So they've got to keep that mental game going.
This is where you got to stop from mental mistakes, taking over. You got to hang tough. I mean, no matter the outcome tonight, the Roadrunners got a lot to build off, a lot of positivity. You know, like to see some better on the defense, but overall, decent performance, decent outing. And it almost appears as if they're going to go for it here. Nope, he's backing up for the punt.
Let's go, bro.
The snap, the rollout. He does get the punt off.
Good roll.
And it looks like the Holbrook Roadrunners are going to be able to pin them back around the 5-7 line area. That's the punt that you needed there. You need another big defensive victory.
Yeah, last series the Roadrunners were able to stop Page and back in their own territory with a Simeon Shaw coming up with a pick. I'd like to see them get some pressure on the quarterback Benali and maybe even get a safety.
That would be exactly what the doctor ordered right there. So 4-man front for the Roadrunners. Christian Lerma in the middle there. The snap, the handoff to Mansker, and Christian Lerma with another tackle.
Yeah, he's just all over tonight.
It's got to be 6 or 7 tackles tonight. Fumble recovery, a defensive SWAT.
Yeah. Yeah, Christian Lerma's coming up with some big plays. Page came out with a tight end on that last play.
And the snap, Benali rolls out, finding a wide open Shane Begay for what appears to be for the first.
They're bringing it back.
They're calling it incomplete.
Yeah, maybe they're saying he trapped the ball.
We definitely wouldn't have been able to tell from this view, I'll tell you that, folks.
No, all we could see was the back.
So 3rd and 8 here. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 26-24, Roadrunners in the driver's seat. The snap, Benali rolling out, throwing quick to Shane Begay. Daniel John is right on him. And they got the first. So Sand Devils moving the chains. That's exactly what they needed right there.
Yeah, Sand Devils coming out with a trips up at the top of your screen.
The snap, and immediately looks to his right, goes deep, wide open. Unfortunately, just out of the hands of Shane Begay.
Yeah, Benali stepped up in the pocket and rocketed that one.
Is that Shane? I can't tell if that's number 2. No, that's number 9. That's Cash Lester, the intended receiver there, and he is almost off to the races. So it looks like William Kynes guarding Cash. You got Simeon Shaw and Daniel John on the other side. The snap, the throw, and Stingley losing his footing but able to recover and able to come up with a reception.
Not quite enough for a first down, so that brings up 3rd and about a half a yard.
The Roadrunners giving up a lot of passing yards right now.
Yeah, Benali's having some time to pick apart that secondary.
So in the single back, Benali rolls out right. Victor Size trying to get back there. Almost gets it. Benali able to get the pass off. And it was Talon Herder on the reception there for the first down. So Sand Devils continuing to move the chains, keeping the Holbrook defense on the field. These guys these Roadrunners have to figure it out. They have to be able to step up and stop that pass. See what they do. 4-man front. Hand off to Mansker. Mansker goes for the first. About 14 yards on that play.
Yeah, Mansker with a good cutback.
It looks like William Cassidy subbing on for Devin Ambrose. See if the big fella can disrupt the line down there.
We got 40 seconds left on the clock to close out the 3rd quarter.
And the Roadrunners unable to stop the screen again. And another first down for the Sand Devils. And Christian Lerma with another tackle. And Shane Begay with the reception there. And 30 seconds left on the clock. And counting, 25, 24. I don't know if the Sand Devils are going to try and get another playoff. Got 17 seconds now. 15. Hand off to Mansker. They're just going to run out the clock. And Mansker almost able to break up. But Simeon Shaw with a huge tackle. And this will be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Simeon Shaw saved a touchdown right there.
Yes, he did. There was no one behind him. Great open field tackle. When we get back, it'll be the 4th quarter, 2nd, and what appears to be 5. These Roadrunners got to dig deep, hunker down, and they have to figure out this defense.
Yep.
So getting ready to start the 4th quarter, and once again, these Roadrunners need to figure it out defensively. They got to dig deep, They're getting into end-of-game territory where big plays can cost you. About 4 Roadrunners on the tackle there, and about a 2-yard gain for Mansker.
Yeah, I think that was the first time they were able to stop Mansker.
Looks like an official timeout. And it looks like Hunter Billa is hobbling off to the sidelines there. Hopefully Hunter is okay.
Roadrunners up by 2 right now.
Roadrunners making a couple of defensive substitutions. So 3rd and short.
So you want to keep an eye on the bottom screen here. You got number Stingley versus Simeon Shaw.
And here comes Victor Sides, getting his paw in there, unable, but another interception. Is that Darren Justman with the pick? Another big defensive play for the Roadrunners. That is exactly what we just talked about that they needed. And Darren Justman, the quarterback, sometimes you got to get it done yourself.
That's right. So let's see what the Roadrunners can cook up on offense now. Slow start to the second half on offense. They need to get something going.
So Roadrunners taking over deep into their own territory, which what appears to be, what, the 16? 15?
Yeah, maybe even looks like the scoreboard's saying 14.
So deep in their own area, and some discussion going on there. Maybe a couple of last-second assignment checks. Roadrunners finally lining up. You got 3 at the bottom of your screen there. Darren snaps it, gets the playoff. Simeon Shaw reception, tries to fight him off. Oh, does good, fighting for another couple of yards, and it looks like a gain about 6. So they're moving the ball. Love to see that. 2nd down and 4.
As Caleb Nixon on the tackle, who probably about twice the size of Simeon Shaw.
And he hung on and did not let go.
Yeah, Simeon Shaw lined up. They didn't have anybody lined up directly on him. And Darren Justman quickly realized that and got him the ball.
And Darren did right. He just took what the defense gave him, right? So the quick snap, handoff to Rico up the middle for maybe a gain of 1. And Tristan Begay on the tackle there.
The Roadrunners facing 3rd down and probably about 3.5, 4.
They're saying a no gain on that play. So we'll see what Coach Agermont cooks up here. So 9:54 left in the game. Looks like 2 back there with Justman. The snap, gets rid of it. Daniel John, the intended receiver, unable to hang on.
Yeah, Justman.
You know, I understand they're in their area, but I would really like to see maybe a fake punt. Get a first down, some tomfoolery, if you will.
Yeah.
Of course, I understand what you're giving up with those kind of plays. I understand how it could backfire, but I think at this juncture of the game, I don't think it'll be seen.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got your quarterback as your punter for a reason. So if you're going to do it, I think now's the time. But it looks like Holbrook's at least going to start out going for it.
We'll see if they shift like they have been all night. 9 minutes, 41 seconds left in the game. And Darren doesn't like what he sees.
It looks like they're shifting into the punt now.
Darren changes it up. Looks like a flag on the play. Unsure what the flag was on.
Timeout, possibly?
So I saw this ref throw a flag. It looks like he's picking it up.
So this ref on the sideline here signaled a timeout to Holbrook side.
All right, maybe they're thinking it over. So they might go for it.
So that leaves Holbrook with 1 timeout, I believe.
And look at this. The wave has made its way to Holbrook Roadrunner Stadium. I love it. And the cheer squad doing a great job keeping the crowd pumped up for our Roadrunners. Good job, ladies. So the discussion is over. The Roadrunners taking the field. We'll see what they have decided to do.
So for the time being, they're lined up like they're going to go for it.
And it looks like they do with Rico running up the middle, and it looks like he got the first.
The first down.
That's what they needed right there. And
Big hole to the right side.
And Rico has been good all night with those kind of runs tonight. So new life, new set of downs, 9 minutes, 27 seconds and counting left in the game. Your Roadrunners still up 26-24. These are gonna be some big situations coming up. So 3 lined up at the top of your screen, the receiver's position. Darren drops back, goes deep, one-on-one. Oh! Unfortunately, William Kynes unable to hang on. He had his man beat. That would have been a huge play. It's frustrating. It's frustrating when you get in that area, just taking the wrong direction towards that.
Yeah, I think that back judge was taking a little bit of a nap, kind of interfered with the play, but unfortunately, that's part of the game. You got to watch out for the refs.
And unfortunately, situations like that, those plays, they can haunt you or they can make you a hero.
I like the call, trying to go for it.
So second down, snap is high, and oh no, Page recovers. So a blunder on the Roadrunner side, and Stingley with the recovery, and it looks like they are on Holbrook's 16.
Got 9 minutes and 2 seconds to go.
Definitely not what you wanted for the Holbrook Roadrunners. Let's see if lightning strikes 3 times. They need another big defensive stop. Here comes the Page Sand Devils. Loaded up on the right side. Denali takes the snap, hands it to Mansker. Oh, Lerma couldn't hang on.
Mansker had made 2-3 Roadrunners miss.
I apologize. That was John on the first broken tackle, and then Lerma on the second broken tackle. So a gain of, what, 7 on that play, and Mansker's doing what he's been doing all night, and he's just being a thorn in the Roadrunner side.
Yeah, Mansker, I don't think has gotten taken down by the first man all game. He's making that first man miss.
So the snap, another handoff, and why wouldn't you? It's been working, and he almost went in with ease there. Oh, wait, they're calling it now. Yes, they are calling a touchdown. That was extremely close. So 30-26, Sand Devils taking the lead late. Plenty of time left. Holbrook Roadrunners, do not hit your panic button. It is only 30-26 right now. And it appears the Sand Devils going for 2, which naturally, I mean, that you got to at this point to go up by at least 6. Let's see how the Roadrunners respond here.
I mean, you got to give it to Mansker right here, right?
And yes, they do, and in almost untouched all the way there. And you got to scratch your heads now, right? What happened to this Roadrunner defense these last 2 plays? So 32-26, Sand Devils. Once again, Roadrunners with plenty of time and 2 timeouts. So this is very much doable here.
And if you're just joining us, we've had 2 kickoffs returned for touchdowns by the Roadrunners already this game.
Absolutely, and another 2 with a great return, putting us in great field position. So, I mean, the special teams has been a big part of our game. Let's hope that continues. And it looks like Orlon Salas is going onto the field. Simeon Shaw is by himself so far. I don't know if William Kynes is going to drop back, and he does. And the Sand Devils getting ready for their kickoff.
Well, last kickoff, they did a little pooch kick. We'll see what they do this time.
And another. And the Roadrunners unable to hang on.
Oh.
And a blunder. Nehemiah Williams unable to hang on. And the Sand Devils recover the football. And just 2 disaster plays right there for the Roadrunners.
Yeah, this is where the Roadrunners need to keep their heads up and dig deep and get a stop.
Nehemiah, don't be hard on yourself. That is an extremely hard play, young man. Get back at him, get him on the next play. Roadrunners, like you said, you need to keep your head in the game, and you gotta tighten down mentally. So looks like the defense is coming out in another 4-man front. Let's see. I imagine that the Sand Devils are gonna start running the ball. 8 minutes, 15 seconds left in the game, 32-26. Let's see what the Roadrunners do here.
They come with a tight end.
High snap, he's able to recover. Mansker running just right up the middle with ease there. And Darren Justman on the tackle. Unfortunately, after Mansker gets the first down.
Yeah, right now the Sand Devils are dominating the play at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that Roadrunner front 4 has to step up and has to come up big. So 7 minutes, 54 seconds and counting. Sand Devils in Roadrunner territory. Another run up the middle. And looks like Christian Lerma and Victor Size both on the tackle there. So 2nd down, clock continues to tick. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game here.
Another good run by Mansker.
And it looks like Ambrose coming off the field. Another 4-man front. Snap. Fake handoff, deep pass. Let's see if Simeon can do it again.
Interception!
He saves the game.
Simeon Shaw
That's
with
his
the interception.
Second pick, 3 TDs. That is the fantasy player of the night, folks. Simeon Shaw, have a night, kid.
Simeon Shaw able to toe tap on the boundary to keep that interception.
And see, the Sand Devils got aggressive, went away from the run. Roadrunners were able to keep their head, make a big play. Simeon Shaw, arguably player of the game.
Oh, most definitely. Roadrunners got 7 minutes. They got to go 98 yards.
They got to get out of their own territory here. The snap, Darren steps back, throws it. John is able to hang on. It looks like a 7-yard gain. 6 to 7 yard gain. So now they're not so far back in their end zone. Maybe they can muster up enough room to open up the playbook a little bit.
Yeah, I like that play. Not going for the deep ball, but going for that intermediate pass, just getting some yards.
William Kynes subbing out right now. And looks like you have Chance Sami at the top of your screen. Christian Lerma and Simeon Shaw at the bottom of your screen. Catches the defense off. Snap to Simeon. Simeon finds a hole. Looks like he gets the first down. So 6 minutes, 5 seconds left. The clock is running. And
Looks like ball's going to be spotted on the 18.
And if the Roadrunners can manage, I assume what they would love to do is run this clock out with no time left, score that touchdown, and then go for that 2-point conversion with 0 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
So maybe some fireworks, maybe a dramatic fashion
Yeah, we
here
haven't.
in Holbrook Roadrunner Stadium.
We haven't seen a place kicker yet for the Roadrunners, so we don't know what their field goal unit looks like.
The snap. Darren rolls out right, steps up. Defense everywhere. He shakes them off. The
Oh, spin move.
And it looks like 6, maybe 7 yards on the carry. Great run by Darren. Great choice to hang on to the ball. And no, that was 9 yards.
Darren just been running like he's in NCAA 25.
Love it, love it. 5 minutes, 8 seconds left, and the clock continues to tick. So let's see what the Roadrunners do here. The snap. Darren looks left, tries to go to Simeon. He didn't see the safety.
Oh, no.
He did not see the safety, and Darren has made questionable passes tonight, and we can add that one to the list. 4 minutes, 42 seconds left on the clock. It's just like he doesn't see the safety tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, you think he saw Simeon have a step on his guy, and if he could have dropped it in between the two defensive players, then Simeon may have had a chance, but just a little too hard thrown.
So 4 minutes, 42 seconds left in the game. I think the Roadrunners have 1 timeout left.
Yeah.
And they're at the 50-yard line. So this is huge, huge, huge defensive set of downs here for the Roadrunners. And for the Sand Devils, they can subsequently win the game on this drive.
Yeah, Roadrunners have to get a stop here.
Mansker running to the outside. Christian Lerma making yet another tackle. Him and Victor Size both.
Mansker picked up about 5 right there.
And the clock continues to tick. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. 2nd and 5. And the Roadrunners need to come up big. We'll see what they come up with here. So the Sand Devils lining up how they have all night. No huddle offense. Benali ready for the snap. Gets the snap. Mansker up the middle and just gets the first down with ease. And it appears Levi Otterby with the tackle. And here comes William Cassidy in for Devin Ambrose. Three minutes, 37 seconds and counting. And the Sand Devils in no particular hurry at all. And why would you be at this point of the game?
No, they probably need to be.
And the run up the middle, and Mansker, and he's swallowed up. And this was the first time all night that the Roadrunners swallowed that middle up. But the clock continues to tick. 3 minutes, 15 seconds, 2nd and long.
The Roadrunners need to get a stop on this set of downs.
This could mean the game.
Hi, Chris. What's up?
So the Sand Devils get the play, gets the snap, looks over, that goes back to the bubble screen, and it looks like they force him out of bounds, so it'll be 3rd and long. I don't think he got any gain on that play, and the clock stops.
That was a good play. Who was that? William Kynes, I believe, coming up on the tackle.
So 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Now, excuse me, that was Simeon Shaw coming up on the tackle. So I don't know. I didn't see who took the timeout.
Well, I want to say it was the Sand Devils, but I'm unsure. 3rd and long here. 2.5 minutes. This is a huge play right here. You need your defensive players that have been making plays all night. They need to make 2 more.
Yeah, I think if you're the Sand Devils, you're not going to throw it anywhere near Simeon Shaw.
Right. I'd completely avoid Simeon Shaw. He's proven, don't pick on me. Nolly with the snap, looks quickly, goes deep to a wide open. Cash Lester to the house for 7, and that almost feels like a dagger in the heart of the Roadrunners. So it'll be 38-26, and that was not what you wanted.
Yeah, there's definitely some broken assignments there in the secondary. Really, two Sand Devils
Wide open.
wide open.
And it's almost like everyone crashed. Like it was like they blitzed. I think they were expecting that they were just gonna check down, and they got burnt, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think in the back of those DBs' minds is they were looking for that bubble screen again, and they just kind of let the receivers go by them.
So timeout. Sand Devils gonna think this one over. They're up by 12 right now, and this was not what the Roadrunners wanted. I mean, virtually in control all night long, except for late in the 3rd quarter, early the 4th. They started losing control of this game, and subsequently going down by 12.
Yeah, the Sand Devils have definitely controlled the second half. Now, good news is that we've got 2-minute warning coming up.
So essentially, you got 2 timeouts, right? But something that the Roadrunners need to do is they need a quick touchdown, and they need either to recover that kick or they need a big defensive stop.
Yeah, so expect if the Roadrunners score quick, expect to see an onside kick.
Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers were the story of tonight's game. And he finds Stingley. 40-26 Sand Devils. I'm sorry, 38-26 Sand Devils. So down by, nope, scoreboard did adjust, so 40-26. And once again, the Roadrunners need 2 quick touchdowns. So things are looking bleak here in the 4th. Let's see what they can come up with. This game is still far from over.
Yeah, so the Sand Devils have had some success with those little pop pooch kicks in this second half.
And if I was Coach Agermont, I'd expect it again.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Agermont has maybe put in the hands team, so to speak. And we've got Simeon Shaw and William Kynes back to return the kick.
So here's the kick. And they elect to go with the pooch kick again to Devin Ambrose. That
fair catch it. That should be a flag.
That should be a flag. We'll see if they call it. They did not call it.
That's unbelievable. That ref was right there. He fair caught that, signaled
Got
fair
hit.
catch, and got hit.
So 2 minutes, 16 seconds left. The Roadrunners have the ball. It looks like they're having a discussion maybe about it. Looks like they are calling on the defense. So it looks like the Roadrunners get to set up shop in Sand Devil territory. And what appears to be the Sand Devils' 43-yard line. And folks, ball and time management are of the essence right here, right now.
So that was a smart play by number 72.
Devin Ambrose. Or, I'm sorry, Nehemiah Williams. So let's see what the Roadrunners can cook up. 2 minutes, 16 seconds left. The snap, the reverse, the flea flicker. Darren unsure what to do, and he gets sacked.
Oh,
And
flag on the
wait a
play.
second, flag on the play. 2 minutes, 9 seconds. Let's see what happens here. Oof. Woof. Not what you wanted to hear if you're a Roadrunner fan.
Yep, block below the waist, chop block, whatever you want to call it.
And it was declined, and they'll take the sack. Second in a very long way. Unsure what happened there. Darren couldn't make up his mind on the play there.
Yeah, Darren had a man open up the middle.
I don't know if he heard the footsteps or if he saw someone coming, was unsure he could get the throw off. He held on to the ball. That's all that matters. You get another chance at this, right? You're in 4-down territory. 1 minute, 58 seconds left. You got to hurry. Oh, and once again into double coverage.
Simeon Shaw almost
The
reeled that
intended
in with one
receiver.
hand. Roadrunners next week travel to Winslow.
And you can feel it in this crowd. The crowd has been deflated. These Roadrunners need to get this crowd back involved. Darren steps up in the pocket, rolls to his right, gets rid of the ball going deep, and once again, unable to see that safety in that corner drop in and throws another interception. And this one looks to be to the house. And that was, I think that was Nix, Caleb Nix on a pick six.
About a 70-yard pick six.
An unfortunate series of events here. 46-26 Sand Devils, 1 minute, 26 seconds left in the game. And looks like Cole Tate is getting ready to set up for the extra point kick.
Not quite the start the junior quarterback wanted. But hey, as a quarterback, you've got to have a short memory.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. Learn from these mistakes, move on, you know, get in film room, understand where you messed up, and just come out better. That's all you can do. It's all you can take from these kind of games.
The Roadrunners hopefully will have Matthias Matijo back for the next game. He was a top 5 2A running back last year. It's going to be interesting to see what the backfield looks like with a combination of Rico and Montillo.
Yeah, that might be a dynamic duo. So they set up for the extra point, gets the kickoff, and it is good this time. So up by 21 with 1 minute and 26 seconds left.
So stay tuned after the game. We're going to have some post-game interviews with Coach Paul Agramont, Darren Justin, and Victor Seiss.
Maybe get some insight what happened here tonight. So definitely not the start that we had all hoped for the Roadrunners for this season. But I still stand by what I said earlier. A lot to build off of, a lot of positivity. Looks like they got a good group of young men here.
Yeah, and they're a fairly young team still.
And another squib kick, and they keep trying. Nehemiah Williams, he's not letting go of that ball.
A 1:25 left to go in the fourth. You know, I think you can pretty much say that the game's out of the reach for the Roadrunners. What you want to see as a coach right now is to see your offense put some plays together.
Definitely. You want to see some fight still left in the belly. You want to see some things develop and some things to build off of here. Looks like some confusion. Nehemiah Williams running back out.
Yeah, you can't start the play without your center.
It's a rough night for the Roadrunners. Hand off to Simeon. Back over to John, who should have cut up the middle. His blockers were there.
John had two guys pushing the Sand Devil to the outside, and he decided to try to cut it up outside instead of cutting it up back in the middle.
So another big loss of yards there. 1 minute, 2 seconds left in the game, and nobody in any particular hurry.
That's one of those plays that's going to get brought up in film on Monday.
Absolutely. So the snap, the throw to John. He's able to, oh, he drops it. Looked like it was behind him from up here. So some definitely need to hit the film room and need to work on some executions. So 3rd and long, 46.2 seconds left in the game. Holbrook down by 21. So here come the Roadrunners once again, setting up shop on their own 39. The snap, Darren rolls out, tries to dump it off to Rico, and he was swallowed up immediately. Darren was trying to signal to his receiver. It was unknown if he was trying to tell him to go back or move out. Dumps it off. You got 21 seconds and counting. We'll see if they try and get one more play off here. Got 5 seconds left. Looks like this will be the last play of the game. Going deep. And maybe a pass interference.
No.
And pockets the flag. And Page wins 47-26. Once again, folks, please stay tuned in. We're going to have Victor Size, Darren Justman, and Coach Agramont up here for a post-game interview. Get some insight on our Roadrunners tonight. Hang tight.
Bye, Chad. Love you.
Janelle, where'd you park? Is that all that's you right there?
It's the one in the Suburban, bro. Is that a parking spot?
It looks like
Because there was a car in front of me, too.
Oh, okay. It looks like you're from in the dark. So I think you're chilling.
Okay. Good.
I think you're chilling.
I'm so tired. My eyes are red. You were here the whole time?
No, I got here all late, like 7:30. Tell me why I was going 100 on the freeway.
Girl, I was going like 40, like through the road Safeway.
Oh,
That whole road.
I think someone called in my plate. I'm not even lying. I was like going, and then they like passed me. I was like, bro, like you're not even going that fast. I'm just when you pass me. So then I went past it, and then I went on this way, and then they went behind me, and then they flashed their light on gone, and then they like went ahead, and I'm like, they definitely called in my life. Cause why would they put on high beat and then And I was literally just like near, like 20 minutes away, so like they didn't like do that, and I would have had been paranoid, and I would have got here like in 5 minutes.
Where'd you park?
All the way in the student parking lot, cause I didn't know if there was any parking spaces, and I was all scared to come up here.
It's okay. I can drive you to your car.
Actually,
Yeah. So you don't have to walk.
oh wait. I'm tired. I have to drive back home. And maybe we can get back home. Wait, can I follow you guys? Like back to your house, because I need to go that way. Like this way. Like, no, where is it? Yeah, where are you? So, my back to Greece would hit me up. Let me follow y'all home.
Yeah, I came here and I needed to pee so bad.
Bruh, number 16, he went like this, so one of those guys was like holding him, that guy was like, and like, oh shoot, fight, fight, fight. Cause that guy like went like that, and he was like this.
Oh shit, bro.
Oh, Grace said, go shoot her.
That was not.
That did not sound like a firework.
Oh, heck no.
Brooks, are we safe? We're getting bombed, bro. Are we safe? I swear, those guys are being freaking buttholes. They're like pushing and shoving and like being all rough, and then we're like, and then when they were kicking off, we're like, y'all can't even kick. First round, y'all kick way over there. Now y'all would barely kick right here, so you guys can get it. We're like dirty players, bro.
That's
I was
my
like,
people.
I play soccer, and even I kick farther than that.
That's my people. I'm from Page, guys.
them up to match you guys for the broadcast. So it's live. It'll be live once we turn it up. Yeah. So this will be
So here with Darren Justman, starting quarterback for your Holbrook Roadrunners. Obviously not the result we were after tonight. That being said, your first game back in the season. How do you feel? How do you feel about you and the boys this year?
I still feel really good. We have a lot of talent, a lot of speed on this team. Y'all saw Simeon Shaw, Daniel John, William Kynes, Chance Sami. Those guys are all amazing. Our line, Victor Size, Augie Size, Calvin Hosky, Devin Ambrose, Gage Jones. All those guys are amazing. So we'll hopefully build off this loss and get better from it next week.
Awesome. Love to hear it. Love the shout-outs to the boys. Moving forward, what's your mindset? You got Winslow coming up, then St. John's, 2 tough games. What's the old brain saying?
Definitely different than this. We're coming in humble, gonna come in wanting to run over them. We're gonna play our ball, play our game, a lot more relaxed, a lot more calm. We're gonna just be better overall.
Got the first game jitters out.
Yeah.
Work some things out. Go into the film room, right?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna watch a lot of film.
I like it.
A lot of stuff I could have did.
I like it. Now, on an overall stature, what's this? How's this lay out the rest of your season? You guys think you're going to build off of this? You think this is going to set the tone, light the fire for the boys? How do you feel?
This is definitely gonna light the fire for the boys. This ain't a loss that we wanted. We lost to these guys by 1 point last year. We thought we were gonna come in and sweep these guys, but that's obviously not it. We need to get back in the weight room, watch film, get back on the field, condition. We just need to be better overall and come harder next time.
Awesome. I love the energy, and wasn't the result we wanted, but hey, good job tonight. Way to keep fighting, and we look forward watching you guys all season.
Thank you.
Just going to leave it live, so set your headset.
So up next, we got Victor Size. Once again, not the result we were after. You got back there all night. What was working, man?
Just pass rush. What Ambrose been teaching me all year, because last year I did not use my hands at all. So that really helped a lot.
There was a couple of times you almost got to the quarterback when in mid pass. You almost knocked the ball free. You almost got a few sacks. What are you gonna do to change it up next week to actually get back there and get the hits you're after?
First, I need to condition more. I was gassed after the second quarter. But just the boys, everyone needs to attack at once. It can't just be one attacking, and it's not ever going to work, because if he goes out, then who's going to be there to get him?
Right. Well, like I said, you did a great job penetrating all night. I saw in the second half you were getting back there a little bit better, a little bit closer. What adjustments did you make?
I just, I just watched my guy more and just learned a lot more how he adjusted to me. And I had to make more adjustments to his adjustments to be able to get back there. Because after a few plays, he started to counter me. So I had to come up with something different, like a swim move or a rip, instead of my usual, I didn't spin this game. Sometimes I spin, but, I just had to do more moves.
Understand. I mean, hey, it worked. And same question for Darren. How are you moving forward with this? What's on the forefront of your mind right now?
We need to just get better as a team, to be honest. We were way too big-headed for coming into this game. It's a real good humbles us really good. We thought we were, can I cuss? No.
No.
We thought we were the good, really good stuff. But clearly we were humbled tonight, and hopefully that sets a fire under everyone, and we come back to practice and practice way harder than we usually do.
So, as the only returning starter, I believe, to both the offensive and defensive line, what do you go back to the locker room and tell these younger linemen?
Just try every snap. Anytime you get a chance, try your hardest. You never know if it's going to be your last. You just need to try so hard. Like when I was a freshman, I got maybe 3 times, and I got 3 sacks off of that because I tried my hardest. And when they give you that shot, you need to do something with it, so they can give you more shots in the future. And then hopefully you become a starter like I did. And then just keep being a starter, go.
I love it. Love the heart, love the emotion. Guys, I know it was a tough loss for you tonight, and we do appreciate your time. So thank you both. You guys go shower up, have a good weekend, and we'll get back at it, huh? Go Roadrunners.
Thank you.
And last but definitely not least, folks, we got Coach Agermont coming in to join us in the booth here. Give us a little Roadrunner insight. Here you are, Coach. Thank you for your time.
Another headset for the night.
You got to flip that earphone around. There you go.
Here we go. There we go.
Perfect. Coach Agermont, thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So, once again, and I'll say it all night, definitely not the result we wanted. I mean, we
Absolutely
controlled most of the game. You guys controlled most of the game. After a disappointment like this, where do we move from here?
Pretty much, we need to work on our conditioning. We're not starting over. We're not changing anything we're doing. We keep rolling the way we've been rolling. We just need to change little tweaks here and there. Nothing major. We've seen what we needed to see. We know the stuff we needed to work on now. So now it's just hitting it hard, convincing these guys to go 110% in practice, whereas every rep you do in practice, you go as hard as you can. So that way when you come out here to this field, it's easy. It should be easy for you. This should be the fun part.
Absolutely.
That down there on that practice field, that's where all the blood, sweat, and tears happen. This should be the fun part.
Love it. I love it. I love the cool, calm, collected. I love not hitting the panic button. I completely agree with you. Just from a bystander watching by, a lot to build off of.
Yes.
Love it.
Absolutely.
We've been waiting to talk about it. Darren brought it up a little bit. Simeon's performance, man. 3 tutties,
Dude,
2
I love
picks.
that kid, man.
Did you have him on your fantasy team?
Always, bro. Always. He's number one right there, man. That kid has just been an absolute stud. And I've been coaching him since he's been probably that tall.
Nice.
Probably 3rd grade is when I first started coaching Simeon.
Love it.
Yeah.
I mean, he puts you in winning positions, a huge pick,
Absolutely.
a couple of huge picks.
Yes.
Just great. I mean, it's awesome. It was great to see our boys fight with their backs against the wall deep in their area.
Amen. I really like that there was no quit. They all could have just hung their heads and said, nah,
Right.
That used to be old Holbrook football. Not anymore. We're changing that culture. We're changing that thought process.
Love it. And you can see it. You can see it. And what I loved, I mean, yeah, granted, it's only game 1, but the emotion on the boys' faces, they wanted this one. And
It hurts.
When the desire's there, the rest will follow.
It hurts. It hurts. And I told them, you guys need to feel this sting. You guys need to feel this loss because that's going to add fuel to your fire. And we come out and we hit it hard next week.
Absolutely. So back to tonight, where do you think this game took a turn? What do you think was the turning point?
Man, that's a tough one. I mean, you could see our level of conditioning. Our level of conditioning as we progressed into the second quarter. By the time the end of the second quarter, first half was done, we were walking down to the red room to go do our talk in the locker room. You can see the guys are just taking their time. Some of the guys were limping. It's rough, and I really feel like we've lacked on our conditioning some, and that's going to change. That'll definitely change.
Get ready, boys.
But I feel towards the end of the first half is when we started to slip and our conditioning started to go down. We had some players that really toughed it out tonight, like Devin Ambrose. That kid, we had to pull him off the field. We had to tell him, no, you need to come take a break. And if you didn't, he would just stay in there. Like, granted, I love that he wants to stay in there, but at the same time, what you got
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
I don't want to say you're hurting us, but at the same time, we don't want anybody getting hurt either. So
Absolutely.
So let's make sure we get a good rotation there. And that's something myself as a defensive coordinator, I got to work on getting a better rotation of my guys in. I wanted my starters to get a lot of the reps tonight, obviously. It's a varsity game. They've earned it. They put in the work all summer long. But I got to learn to trust my depth chart and rotate those guys in. Get the other guys reps too, because that's my future. You know what I mean? I got to get those younger guys reps too, and they got to experience the varsity field at some point. So
learning curve for everyone.
Yes, sir.
Understand that. So we saw you guys. You guys were down there in the end zone for a while, and you don't have to answer this question by no means. I don't want to put you on a spot, but what was the message to the boys at the end there?
Feel this loss. Feel it. Let it hurt. I looked around and I saw a lot of tears in the eyes, and I also saw, Darren, Victor, our captains, some of our older kids, they were trying to carry the entire burden. No. This is a team. It takes 11 guys to play football. The sideline was full of players. This is a team loss. Nobody should just ride this on their shoulders.
Good message.
So, update. Couldn't help but notice number 33, Matthias Matillo, was on the sideline with no pads on.
Man. So, unfortunately, he got a little tuned up in practice, and we're hoping to have him back by St. John's week. So
now, not to take anything away from Manny Rico, he did a heck of a game at running back.
Yes. So I will say this: Matthias Montijo is sick and tired of watching Manny Rico get his rep. Hey, don't get me wrong; they still love each other and everything, but Matthias is going to come back with a vengeance. That kid is ready to make a point, and he's going to prove it.
Now, top 5 running back in 2A last year, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
St. John's is good to come back against.
Yeah, he was number 1 for the majority of the season, and then finally, how some coaches do it, they like to enter in their stats at the end of the season. All of a sudden, the running back had 2,500 yards. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, come on, bro, come on.
So you saw what you needed to see tonight. Obviously, a learning curve for everybody else. One game at a time. How we prep for Winslow?
Lots of film study, rep. As much reps as we can get. We need to focus. We just need to focus. We've been, I don't want to say lax at practice. I mean, for lack of a better word, we've been lax at practice, and it's going to tighten up. So these, I've told them that's part of my little speech down there in the end of the field was practice is going to be a little harder this week. I want to see what you guys have, and we're going to put it to the test, see what they can do. Just gotta rep. And like I said, we're not changing anything. We're running with what we're doing. We're good at what we do, and we'll prove it.
I love it. Love the heart, love the emotion, love the passion. Coach, once again, thank you for your time.
Appreciate it, guys.
Folks, we're going to try and make more of a habit of this, get Coach out here, get more of the players out here so you guys at home can kind of get an insight with our boys, see what's going on.
Amen. Appreciate
Awesome.
it, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Great first edition of Friday Night Lights, folks. Thanks for joining us.
That was cool. I like that. I'm down to do that every game.